Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, Lotus Flower. Welcome back to our Lotus Garden. Like I always say, where we make magic happen, where we turn water into wine, precious metal into gold, and we make flower bloom, right? So, um, today channeled message is you are high quality H2O. Hope that hydrates you. So I was planning to go about my day, right? Manifest my day filled with greatness, but I felt like this burst of energy, right? Like I I felt like I had to sit down and record this video to relay this message to whoever needed to hear this at this moment, right? And in this time, and uh, it source wanted me to I say remind you of why the lotus is so important, right? Lotus flower, right? So, generally speaking, right, the lotus flower it symbolizes like a rebirth, right, from the darkness into a beautiful flower, right, with pink and white delicate rose petals, right? So, in much the same way as us humans, we were born with nothingness, right? And we grow and we become this, how would you say, vibrant and beautiful, how would you say, delicate flower, right? And it reminds us that, you know, through darkness or that we could rise from any difficult situation, right? And how would you say, and reconnect to the light that surrounds us, right? Um, you know, uh, you are the gift to nature when you're present and living. You're actually blessing the universe. So, and if you bring that, I'll say, positive energy uh, that comes within the universe, will, how would you say, understand your emotion and your intentions, and will reward you accordingly, right? So, you know, the also the journey of the lotus, right, is also a metaphor for us going through our journey, right, and being unlightened human beings, right, and realizing the ultimate truth, right, that is um, merging with the universe, right? So, wholeness, becoming one, right? Um, you know, it's just there's different colors of lotus as well, right? There's the blue lotus as well, right? Which is I think really depicted a lot in the hieroglyphics in Egypt, but uh, the blue lotus is associated with the victory of the spirit over the wisdom and intelligence of and the knowledge of life, right? So the highest frequency, right? Coming from like your lower chakra to the highest chakra, right? So saying I suffer, right? I fear, and then I believe I for, I forgot the other, but I'll get back to that. But you know, it. I hope everybody reaches um the frequency of I am, right? The ultimate, the truth, right? So you know, but in life you can't wait for, how to say it, things to come, right? It's like in sitting at a bus stop, right? Um, you know, you can sit there at a bus stop and wait for the bus to arrive, right? And just hoping that it'll come, right? And you know, it gets to a point where, hey, one of these days where the bus is delayed, or it's raining, or and um, it's taking longer for you to get to your destination, right, on your journey. So it gets a point in time where you have to think outside the box, right? Think beyond, right? Um, and say, okay, uh, how can I make sure I control the situation? So next time, if the bus is not arriving, you know what? Walk to the next bus stop. If not, walk to the headquarters or the office, and then I start applying, and then you start operating the bus, and then you start dropping, and then you start picking up and dropping off and controlling your situation, right? Just a metaphor, right? Or analogy. I'm sorry, but saying that take control over the situation, right? And don't wait for the blessings to come. You make the blessings yourself, right? You make magic happen accordingly. So, I truly hope that everybody, how I say, reach that highest frequency of I am, to understand, I know, and then knowing that you see, which is I see, and then I speak, then I love, right? Uh, hope your universe align, right? Um, your body is your temple, right? And your thoughts are the writings on the wall, right? Make sure it has an amazing and positive story, right? Um, use your power wisely, Lotus Flower. Um, you know, go about your day and vibrate on that heart chakra, right? And that frequency. Um, hope you have a wonderful day. Till next time, love y'all. Blessed be. Love and light.